Hi everyone! On behalf of Rainbow Loom, this is Angeline, formerly known as Tutorials by A here on YouTube. Today I'm super excited to be unboxing and assembling this new Rainbow Loom Wrapit Loom. This is an all-in-one friendship bracelet maker that is actually a new and improved version of a previous Rainbow Loom product which looked like this. Not only can you connect multiple of these new looms together to make extra long projects, but you can also connect the new loom to the previous Wrapit Loom. The previous Wrapit Loom was created to make wrap bracelets, like this one here, but on this new Wrapit Loom you can also make friendship bracelets and macrame bracelets in addition to the wrap bracelets. Here are some of the projects that I've made so far, and I absolutely love how they came out, and I also love all of the different beads that are included within this kit. Please check out the description box below to find out where you can purchase this kit. The back of the box shows all these different supplies included, and we'll go over these in this video. Here is everything that you'll receive within your Wrapit Loom kit. The teal plastic pieces here will be used for assembling our Wrapit Loom. Over here we have an S-class. This kit comes with 30 of these to help you secure your bracelets onto your wrist, and they also allow you to put on and take off your bracelets easily. There's a wide variety of beads included within this kit. I love all the different colors here, and my favorite beads are these flower ones. I use these on my macrame bracelet here, and I love how it came out. There's also several different kinds of thread included within this kit. This packet here is for making friendship bracelets. These two here have a waxy coating, and they're used for your wrap bracelets. And lastly, these three here are used for both wrap and macrame bracelets. Now let's assemble our Wrapit Loom. This piece here is called our base. This one here is called our V-notch attachment because we have a notch at the top in the shape of a V, and this notch here will help us hold threads while creating some of our bracelets. This piece here is called our thread holder. While it does have a V-notch here, we'll also be using it as a thread holder in these slots here on the right and the left sides. Both of these pieces here have a stopper hole in the center, and these little pieces here are called stoppers. They snap into place where the stopper holes are on each of these attachments, like this. You'll notice we have one extra stopper, and this will help us secure our thread holder onto the base. I also have 3 rubber bands out because we'll be using these to help attach our stoppers to each of these pieces, so that way we don't lose track of the stoppers while creating our projects. Here's my V-notch attachment, and I've oriented it so that way we have the loom loop here on the right. And to attach our stopper to this V-notch attachment, I'm first going to take a rubber band and slip it into this loom loop. And then we're going to tie a slip knot with this rubber band by inserting the left loop into the right loop. Pull to tighten. Now taking one of my stoppers, I'm going to insert this little rubber band loop into this hole here. Taking this loop, I'm going to pull it around this entire stopper from front to back. Pull to tighten, and now we've secured our stopper onto our V-notch attachment. This makes it easy to keep track of it while we're creating our projects. We'll do the same thing 2 more times onto our thread holder. We have a loom loop here and a loom loop down here. Again, I've inserted my rubber band in like this, and I'm going to pull the left loop through the right loop, pull to tighten, then taking one of my stoppers, I'm going to insert this through one of these little openings here. So now I have something like this, and with this little loop sticking out here, I'm going to pull it from front to back around this stopper. And now we have our stopper here ready to go whenever we need to use it. For our last loom loop here, I'm going to flip this around and insert my rubber band into the little loom loop down here. Then I'm going to pull the left loop through the right loop. And with this loop here, I'm going to pull it through one of the holes here in the stopper. And now I'll pull this from front to back around the entire stopper. Pull to tighten, and this will help us secure our thread holder onto our base. This is how your base will be oriented while creating your Wrapit Loom projects. To finish assembling this, I'm first going to grab my V-notch attachment and make sure that I have this side with the logos here facing myself. And I'm simply going to add this onto the very top of the base here, like that. Next, taking my thread holder, we'll add this onto the track here. So you should have this stopper down here at the bottom right, and this other one for the stopper hole up at the top left. I'm going to slide this onto the track, and I find it easiest to put my pointer finger here on the back and then slide forward or backwards. You'll notice that there's a ruler along the track, and this is to help you determine how long your project is going to be before you create it. My wrist is pretty small, so I usually have the thread holder pretty far up the track, around 6 inches. So before I create my projects and I'm setting up my Wrapit Loom, I'll position this thread holder up here, and then taking the stopper at the bottom here, I'll wedge this in between the thread holder and the track, like that, and now the thread holder isn't going anywhere. To reposition your thread holder, simply remove the stopper from this portion here, and now you can place your finger on the back of the thread holder to move it freely along the track. If we rotate this, you'll see that this thread holder is lined up with the 6-inch mark, and that's how I know that I'm making a bracelet that's 6 inches long, which fits my wrist perfectly. You can also use the track to measure after you've created a project by lining it up from from the front of this V-notch attachment here and extending it down to the track. Over here on our Wrapit Loom, we have our bead tray. This can be rotated 180 degrees so that way it stands up a little higher, and these openings at each corner help make it easy to pick up beads from the bead tray. There's also these little slits in the walls of the bead tray that make it easy to thread beads while creating your projects. Along the perimeter of the bead tray here is a bead planner. This bead planner is used to help you determine what order you'd like to place your beads within your project. There's also a helpful ruler around the edge of the bead planner, and this will help you determine how many beads you need to make the length of the bracelet that you'd like to make. Paracord bracelets can be made on the Wrapit Loom with outside materials using this hook here at the center of our V-notch attachment. As I mentioned earlier, 2 or more Wrapit Looms can be connected together to make extra long projects. I've brought out the current Wrapit Loom that I've been using to create all of my bracelets so far, and to connect this one to this other Wrapit Loom, I'm going to remove the thread holder from one of these and the V-notch attachment from another. Then I'll connect this track to this empty V-notch attachment spot. And now we have our extra long Wrapit Loom. Of course, you have your thread holder here that can be adjusted along this track to make your project a little longer or shorter. This new Wrapit Loom can also be connected to the previous version of the Wrapit Loom. To do this, I'll remove both of these parts from the old Wrapit Loom. And since my thread holder is pretty far up this track, I'm gonna leave it there. Now I'll connect this track to this portion here on the previous Wrapit Loom. And now we have this continuous track that we can move our thread holder along. Of course, this thread holder is compatible with the previous Wrapit Loom, so you can reposition it wherever you'd like along the previous version and use the stopper to secure it along this track. You can also continue connecting more of the previous Wrapit Looms along here to make the track even longer, and you can also connect new Wrapit Looms onto the other side to make even longer projects. And that concludes our unboxing and assembly of Rainbow Loom's newest all-in-one friendship bracelet maker, the Wrapit Loom. Thanks so much for watching this video. Again, if you'd like to know where you can purchase your own Wrapit Loom, be sure to check out the description box below. Be sure to subscribe to our Rainbow Loom YouTube channel to stay in the know about all of our new product launches, and we'll also be uploading many new Wrapit Loom tutorials, so you can follow along as I make my bracelets here on Rainbow Loom's channel. Thanks so much for unboxing and assembling this new Wrapit Loom here with me today, and I look forward to seeing you again here on Rainbow Loom's channel. Bye!